Hello, and welcome to another episode of From the Bullseye, brought to you live from Bull City Talent Group's global headquarters in Durham, North Carolina. Welcome. We've got a busy topic for you today. Guess what? We're going to talk about transformation to S/4HANA and the impending 2027 deadline. Ever heard of it? I'm sure you have. It's on everybody's mind. It's typical for how SAP pushes out upgrades and transformation. We want to give you some very current thinking and approaches to getting from where you are into this new world of S/4HANA. And it ain't the first time we've talked about it. We've got 2 previous episodes where we talked about considerations when thinking about and planning for the move to S/4HANA. We have a whole episode dedicated to data governance, data standards, and quality as that one thing that trips everybody up when trying to go into a new SAP model and operating environment. So it's not new news. But now as we draw closer to this actual impending deadline, we wanted to give you a few things to think about in the here and now that'll help you shape your perspective and then help make some decisions in planning for and preparing your organization to make the move. All right, so let's go. First off, I want to give you a quick background as to why. Why is this different? Why do we keep talking about it? Well, I wanted to bring it up now for you because SAP themselves is approaching it much differently than they have approached these in the past. And just some highlights to think about that they're pushing out there. 1, this is not a technical upgrade. It's just not that simple anymore. Back when I was part of implementations going from R3 to ECC, or even some of the early days of ECC to S4, it was just technical. Just go and make the technical changes and preserve your processes, preserve a whole bunch of the customization you built, and move on. No, not anymore. And so SAP is pushing the mindset that it's just not quite that simple. Now, coincidentally, I did just hear that there are people talking about, you know what, just make it technical. Get on S/4HANA as quickly as you can. So even there's conflicting messages out there. But at the core, it's just not that simple. Speaking of core, what comes with that? Clean core. And we're going to talk about that as one of the main things for you to think about and prepare for and go into new environment. But I'll make one more comment about the perception and where SAP is trying to get everybody thinking, and that is moving to this continuous operating model. That not only is it not just a technical upgrade, it's not just a big bang. This is the first step in many because the cloud model actually allows that. It allows for SAP to push out upgrades kind of on the sly. And that's an exaggeration. You will know as they're coming, but they can make them happen so much faster and so much easier when everybody's on a common model that operates in the cloud. So some of that stirring up in the market, and SAP is pushing out messaging. You're going to hear it at Sapphire coming up. You started hearing it last year, but a lot of the messaging helps to push this idea of the cloud-first model, clean core, and all the elements that get you into this more standard approach. So I've boiled it down to for 4 things. Just if you can just take these 4 things with you in thinking about transformation. Number 1, you've heard it already, clean core. Get as close to clean core as you can. SAP is essentially demanding it. It's not even just a suggestion or an option. It is, if you want to play in S/4HANA, you got to bring a clean core or as close as possible as you can get. But you just got to make that move off of heavy customization. So that's number 1, clean core. Number 2 is getting into this fit to standard model. There have been giants that have come before you that you now have the pleasure of standing on the shoulder of said giants off of what they've already built as standard processes, standard configurations. Take advantage of it. SAP is essentially demanding that as well. There's so much already built that you can leverage some of those industry processes and models to make your transformation smoother and honestly better fit to what has been proven to work in companies much like yours across industry. So standardization and fit to standard, that's number 2. Number 3, I hate to beat a dead horse, data ownership, data standardization, data governance, data, right? We just can't emphasize enough all the heavy lifting you want to get done now and have your organization ready to transform, because it will be something that gets you hung up later. So data governance. And then lastly, continuous operating model. Just keep saying that all day, all night, in your sleep, continuous operating model that it's no longer just flip the switch once and move merrily along. It is really just use that first deployment and adoption of new processes, adoption of the cloud model as the first of many steps. And it really just builds upon, you start to enjoy ongoing ROI as you can deploy new capabilities as they become available without having to kick off some massive implementation, right? It just starts coming more iterative. Okay, so take those 4 things with you. Take those 4 things with you to Sapphire. As you go to Sapphire, just look for topics on the agenda, look for presentations by SAP, more importantly, look for presentations by customers who've already done it. Look for clean core examples. Look for the challenges of getting to clean core and the toolkits and the methods and ways to assess where you are today. Look for presentations on industry standards. What's best fit for your industry? Look for this idea of data governance and all of the principles behind getting to a clean set of data going into the project. And then lastly, look for themes around a continuous operating model and how as an organization you can adopt that approach. All right, so we'll look for you at Sapphire. Look for us. We'll be roaming the halls trying to get just as smart as everybody else. We need to catch up on this stuff too. So if we bump into, we'd love to hear your story, ask and answer questions as we can. All right, take care.